This guy just got caught engaging in child, and he's about to be exposed right in front of his parents.
We have a search warrant for the house. Okay. It is for. Okay.
But first, let's join this detective trying to figure out why this man's recklessly driving with 6 kids.
You have a bunch of kids in the car. How many kids? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who are these kids to you?
This is my friend.
That girl's not 18? Huh? That girl's not 18?
Yeah.
No, she's not.
At around 9:15 p.m., police pulled over a car for reckless driving, and they thought it was just going to be another DWI case. But the driver's nervous behavior made officers suspect he was hiding something far worse.
Hey there.
Hello.
How are you?
All right.
Should driver license? Here's your wallet right there between your legs.
Oh. Sorry. Just a little bit nervous.
I was nervous while I was behind you driving down I-40. You know, all the way from lane number 1 all the way over. Then you were a signal, and then when you merge on from westbound 40 to northbound 25, you took that curve way too fast.
I did. I'm sorry.
I thought you were gonna crash.
The plan was to ID the man, call out his reckless driving, and run a few sobriety tests to see if he was fit to be driving a vehicle. But then, this case quickly took a dark turn.
You have a bunch of kids in the car. How many kids? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who are these kids to you?
Not only was the driver, later identified as 41-year-old Jeremy Guthrie, speeding, he was also clearly intoxicated, and that alone could have earned him a $500 fine, 6 months in jail, and a revoked license. But with the kids in his alcohol-soaked vehicle, the officers realized this was a far bigger case than they first thought. And when they asked who the kids were to him, Jeremy got nervous and blurted out a strange response.
This is my friend.
How old's your friend?
18.
That girl's not 18?
Yeah.
No, she's not. Ma'am, how old are you? I didn't ask you your name. I asked you how old you were.
At this point, the cops were clearly lost. None of the kids in the car looked anywhere near 18, and Jeremy's intoxicated state only made it harder to figure out what his true intentions were. So with the kids unwilling to cooperate, the officer asked Jeremy to step out of the vehicle for further investigation. And that's when the truth finally started to unravel.
Why's your zipper, your buttons down on your crotch?
Well, I probably just forgot.
Please button your zipper.
Yeah. I mean, I had to take like a piss and.
But his body language told a completely different story, and the cops could sense it. So they had Jeremy step aside for more questioning, before turning to the kids to see if they could get anything out of them.
How old are you? And don't lie to me. You're not 18. Okay? If you want to have attitude, you in the front, we go about it another way. Simple as that. Okay, how old are you?
14.
14. Thank you. Simple question.
13.
Really 14?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
13. 14.
Okay.
13.
Okay. 13. Okay. 14. Okay. Who's this guy to anybody?
That's our homies. Yeah. And then she knows his kid.
You guys all need to call your parents.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And have your parents meet us here.
Unable to get anything from the kids besides their ages and their parents' contacts, the officers called for their parents to pick them up from the scene, while they turned their full attention to Jeremy, determined to get to the root of the case. But when they couldn't get anything out of him, and with no solid evidence tying him to anything illegal with the kids, the officers decided to run a sobriety test. Although Jeremy first refused, he quickly gave in when told he'd be arrested on the spot. And just minutes into the test, it was clear he was unfit to drive, and he was immediately placed under arrest. He was then temporarily released on bond while awaiting trial. And for a while, it looked like he'd walk away with only that, until a day later, one of the kids' parents came forward with a revelation that changed everything.
I need to make a report about sex crimes against kids. My 13-year-old granddaughter has been seeing a 41-year-old. That's her boyfriend. And then my other twin granddaughter says, well, he's old enough to buy alcohol. And then my other granddaughter's all, well, he's going to take care of me. Are you kidding me? You just turned 13 and he's 41. That is a pedophile.
Upon hearing this, the 911 operator quickly dispatched an officer to the child's home to gather more information on the accusation, one that could very well mean Jeremy spending the rest of his life in prison.
I want to get him as a pedophile.
Yeah, okay. And who is he to them?
Touch, she met him off freaking Snapchat or Instagram. Yeah. Trust me, I want to kill this son of a I know that that is her boyfriend. That she freaking takes off at 1 in the morning, 12 in the morning, 8 o'clock at night. Do you honestly think a grown man is gonna take care of you? Like, they're pedophiles, you idiot.
Immediately, the officers launched an investigation, and it didn't take long to uncover something horrifying. Not only had Jeremy been involved with one of the 13-year-olds in his vehicle, but she alleged their relationship began when she was just 12, and that she even became pregnant before suffering a miscarriage. With all the revelation coming to light, the police were able to arrest Jeremy again after he was released from jail for his DWI charge. In December 2023, Jeremy was convicted of criminal of a child under the age of 13 and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. On August 5th, 2024, Jeremy was sentenced to 36 years in prison and will be required to register as a sex offender upon his release. He's practically ruined her life. Thankfully, he won't be able to do that anymore. Unlike this dangerous and terrifying bus driver who could potentially ruin the lives of dozens of kids. But first, we need to see how this man was exposed doing something much more evil right in front of his parents.
We have a search warrant for the house. Okay. It is for. Okay.
If it's him, I'm gonna kill him.
On December 22nd, 2024, a Florida residence came under police scrutiny after the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children sent a cyber tip about 18 questionable images uploaded to Media Lab Kick from its computer. When deputies reviewed the files firsthand, every image was classified as which led to a search warrant for the residence tied to the IP address. But when police arrived at the home, what they uncovered was far more disturbing.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, gentlemen.
Good. So we're going around the neighborhood because we've had a bunch of auto burglaries and residential burglaries going on. Yeah, so we're actually coming down to check and make sure that vehicle was good and your house wasn't broken. Were you here all night last night?
Yes.
Do you have anybody else in the house with you?
Yeah, my wife.
Your wife? Okay. I'm gonna have you step over to this detective over here.
Is that your trash?
Yeah.
Just leave it there. Just so you know, my name is Detective McKay. This is Detective Somoza with Bureau. We're doing a search warrant on your house, okay?
After the couple and their 30-year-old son Phillip were escorted out of the house, the officers finally revealed the real reason for their visit.
We have a search warrant for the house. Okay. It is for. Okay. Yeah. That's why we're here.
Philip's body language shifted completely, and judging by his reaction, it was clear he was hiding something. So, in a desperate attempt to cover his tracks, Philip began making admissions.
I got an email a couple of days ago from Microsoft saying they got reports of unusual activity from an account from one of my emails coming out of Atlanta.
What's your primary email?
So I have two. I have one for work and I have a personal. One is Phillip, and it pinged me like 3 times. And I was like, okay, just fix the problem. And I reset my email.
Whatever cover-up he was trying to pull off was failing miserably, and it was only a matter of time before the officers uncovered the skeletons he was hiding in his closet.
I'm hot. The dude is the younger male. He confirmed his email, which is on the tip. He was saying that Microsoft sent him an email saying suspicious activity out of Atlanta. Right. So it's going to be him, pretty sure. So when they're done reading them, I'm going to separate them.
They already had their prime suspect, but there was only one way to prove it.
What's your name again?
Paula.
Paula? Okay, like I said, my name's Brandon. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm here on some bad things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand.
So we received tips. I work for a thing called ICAC. Okay. It is Internet Crimes Against. Okay, and now I'm a part of a task force that does this. Our main goal is to save from being trafficked and then them being forced to do sexual acts with adults or on themselves.
I'm all against it.
There was 2 tips that came in with the same IP address, which is your internet. One being that there was 18 videos uploaded. The next, there was 14 videos uploaded. During that, those videos were very explicit.
No.
I'm telling you, they were.
I never saw it, never did it.
Is that your son over there?
Yes.
Which room is his?
When you walk in the house, go straight to the back.
Do you, now I'm going to ask very personal questions. Is as awkward to hear them as to say them to you? Okay, just forewarning. Do you watch porn?
No.
It's normal. Normal things do that.
No, I don't.
Okay, have you ever watched it before? You know what it is?
When I was like in my teens.
Right. You know, very awkward, right?
Yes.
But you know what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Does your husband watch it?
I don't want to. No.
That
I mean, that I know of.
Okay. What about your son?
No, not that I know of.
Okay.
I mean, his door's always open. We go in and out. His computer's on. You know what
Does
I mean?
he work at all?
Yes, he works.
Is there any weird behavior you've seen of him?
No.
Does he like hang out with?
No.
Does he go any
Doesn't even like kids.
Phillip's mother was quite confident that neither her husband nor her son could be involved in something so barbaric. But what she didn't know was that she didn't really know her child at all. And when the officers pressed Phillip for his side of the story, he revealed something deeply disturbing.
I'm not here to make a scene. I'm here to tell a story. Okay, a very truthful story. I'm gonna be as honest with you if you be honest with me. Okay, honesty looks and goes a very long way inside the court systems, especially with these type of things. We had multiple tips come from an IP address that was coming from this house. There's been two incidents where videos were uploaded to an app called Kick.
Okay. Kick.
Or Media Lab.
The streaming service?
Messaging app, like that type of stuff. Okay, they were very explicit videos. Okay. I'm gonna reiterate what I said first. Now's the time to be very honest and truthful.
Phillip pretended not to even know the app, trying to trick the cops into thinking they had the wrong guy. But as the pressure mounted by the minute, Phillip started to crack.
Do you watch porn at all? I'm gonna ask very awkward stuff.
Yes.
Okay. What kind of porn do you watch? I know these are awkward questions. It's as awkward to ask the same questions, so don't feel like this is normal for me. All right.
I watch
like BBC, MILF.
I've done some of that. I have used Kick. I have used Kick in the past. I got invited to some groups that were like, post anything you want, honestly. And I have seen some things. I never downloaded anything, but I have seen things.
Like what?
Bestiality, supposed incest, that kind of thing.
Phillip still denied committing any offenses on the app. What he didn't realize was that officers were already searching his room, and this was his last chance to come clean.
I'm here for kids.
Yeah. Understand.
Okay. My search warrant covers going through any type of device inside that place.
My phone and my computer.
Yes, and or just anything in general.
Right.
Okay.
Any bits I have.
We're gonna go through all that. Okay. We're gonna look through it here. We're also gonna bring it back to our guys that do this for a living. They're called digital forensics. We have very, very good software, just like the feds do. We're going to be very thorough, download everything. Even if there's stuff being deleted, we can see that as well. Are we gonna find anything on there, honestly?
The only thing you're gonna find in there, admittedly, there is. Do you ever hear of lolicon?
No.
There's lolicon.
What is lolicon?
That is drawn images.
Of what?
Young girls.
Young being under 18?
Yes.
Phillip was still holding back, so to break him, the officer decided to drop another bombshell.
The way this tip came in, it was a peer-to-peer, which means somebody else had it, or you had it, and you guys were trading, pretty much. That's how that works, peer-to-peer.
Okay.
So you guys were sending it back to each other. From this house, this IP.
From this house.
With that email you told me. I have a lot of things that I know are true, so now's the time to be very honest.
I traded once. They promised me something in return.
Did you get what you wanted in return?
No, I didn't.
What was the trade?
In one of those groups I was in, stuff was getting posted. Someone was like, trade for something. And I was like, I'm not gonna trade anything because I don't download anything. So something that had already gotten posted in the chat, I was just like, I'll trade that.
What was it?
It was
what, like can you describe it to me?
No. It was just some video.
After admitting to trading a video, Phillip's cover was blown, so he decided to come clean, giving the police as much detail as possible, likely hoping for some leniency if he were eventually convicted. Once the interview with Phillips was over, the officers turned to his father for questioning. Shortly after taking his statement, they proceeded into the home to seize Phillips' devices for further investigation. And upon examining his computer, police discovered AI-generated animated videos depicting sexual acts, some of which appeared disturbingly lifelike. So based on this evidence, an arrest warrant was issued for Phillip, who was tracked down and arrested at the theater about a month later.
Hands on back, please. Put your hands on the back, Palms together. Do you have any knives or anything on it? No, I don't.
Alright, so you will be going to jail too? 20 counts. Okay. Lolicon's illegal. You're possessing obscene things. Okay. I will call your dad and mom and let them know. You'll be transported down to the county jail. All right. You have a $30,000 bond. If you bond out, you can. If not, then you will stay in jail until you can bond out.
Surprisingly, Phillip remained calm throughout the whole arrest, almost as if he already anticipated this outcome. His father, who had come to the theater to take him home after work, was the complete opposite. He broke down as he watched his son being led to the cruiser.
That's just not the human thing to do to a father.
So the thing is, the reason why we do that.
So you don't want to hear that. I know why. Yeah, because he tried to kill himself.
We don't want him seeing us when we show up. He grabs a knife and something worse happens. This has happened in the past. It happened down in Miami.
But see,
multiple people got shot and killed.
I wish you just would have told me. Phillip is not going to run or try to hurt himself.
I know, but you got to remember.
He might now. What is he being charged with?
20 counts of obscene material.
20 counts?
Yes, sir. It was very disturbing. Very disturbing.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to have
Phillip was transported from the theater to jail, where he was charged with 20 counts of knowingly possessing. His bond was set at $30,000, and for now, Phillip is still awaiting trial, facing the possibility of a life sentence. But just when you think it couldn't get worse than Phillip, here comes a 65-year-old school bus driver who tried to do something truly evil to a 15-year-old boy.
He was a minor, you know.
You had intimate knowledge of what we call boofing, which is, insertion of method via syringe.
I've heard of it. Yes.
A man, later identified as Jeffrey, initiated a romantic conversation on Facebook with a supposedly 15-year-old. Even though the boy emphasized several times that he's just 15, Jeffrey didn't seem to care. In fact, he even acknowledged that fact on 3 separate occasions during their conversation. And as the chat went on, Jeffrey began explaining that he had multiple fetishes, including golden showers and licking feet. The young boy eventually agreed to meet Jeffrey at a closed business, and Jeffrey wasted no time in hitting the road, hoping to fulfill his fantasies. But as he got closer to the rendezvous point, little did he know he was walking straight into a trap.
I'm ready.
Window off, seatbelts off.
You saw my message to come in.
Moving around, he's grabbing something in the passenger seat. Getting out, walking in, high door.
Hey, how are you? Put that down, please. Put that down, please. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Put this stuff down. Hands behind your back, please. You're under arrest.
At first, he thought it was all a mix-up, but that changed quickly once he was taken into custody and the reality of his crimes was revealed to him.
I know absolutely every single intimate detail of today's events.
Yeah, you probably do according to the phone line.
Okay.
The phone texts.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've read every single one of them.
Yep.
100% familiar with what the intention was there. Sexual acts. Yep.
Yes, correct.
Okay. I'm curious, one, is this the first time that you've done something like this with a minor?
I never. Why it went this far, I have no idea.
The officer already had evidence proving otherwise.
What? It's jungle juice solvent cleaner. So just take a picture of it. Yeah, I'm guessing those are supposed to be beads. I just want to make sure there's no dope. These are duck or gel.
Officers found an auto parts box stuffed with disturbing items, including prescription, a loaded syringe, and multiple adult toys, making it clear this was not his first rodeo. Believe it or not, incidents like this are terrifyingly common. Over 540,000 children are confirmed victims of child abuse every year, with roughly 2,000 of them ending deadly. The fact that this man is a school bus driver with daily access to kids is exactly why officers threw every possible charge at him to guarantee he never walks free again.
Where did you get the from?
I don't know the name.
Well, I don't believe you.
Do I need to answer it?
I want you to answer it.
Is it going to help me?
It's not going to hurt you.
It's going to show some cooperation on your end.
These are significant charges. Okay,
Huh?
You're under arrest for possession with intent to deliver child enticement and using a computer to facilitate.
The fact that Jeffrey showed up with meth and syringes proves this wasn't some spur-of-the-moment choice. He'd been planning to drug and assault a child for months. But when it became clear he wasn't going to cooperate, the officers decided to seize and search his phone, hoping it would unlock the secrets he was desperate to keep hidden and more.
I would like your consent to search the contents of your cellular phone and download a copy of your phone. With that, I'll be seizing your phone as evidence, but I would like consent to search it and download it. Would you consent to me searching your phone?
If I don't.
Then I'm going to write a warrant for it.
One way or another, you're going to get it, right?
I don't.
Be honest with me.
I won't speak for a judge. I believe that there's sufficient probable cause to write a warrant to search your phone.
Go ahead and search it.
Let me ask you, when I go through your phone, is there going to be other individuals that you communicate with about, or other underage persons that you're communicating about sexual acts?
Jeffrey insisted there wasn't, but a thorough investigation proved otherwise, uncovering a side of him so disturbing it went far beyond anything anyone could have anticipated. Police uncovered thousands of images showing romantic interactions between humans and even animals, along with a shocking number of Google searches tied to the same topic. Also, a full review of his chats, web searches, images, and videos showed Jeffrey's additional relationships with other underage persons. After every investigation, Jeffrey was charged with multiple felony counts, including using a computer to facilitate a crime, enticement, giving or selling, and possession of. He was eventually released on a $5,000 cash bond. You want more true crime stories like this? Make sure you subscribe to see more.